Page 14, the hunting, horns, and echo. Well, that's interesting. Common timer, 4/4 time. 2 sharps in the key signature. We're in the key of D major. All the F's and C's are sharped. Let's do this one hand at a time. And at first, I'm just going to connect everything with the fingers here. Just make sure we got the notes and the fingering and all that. So it's here. Now we have the dotted rhythm. See the first quarter notes on beat 1. And the dotted eighth notes on beat 2. The next quarter notes on beat 3. And that 16th note is a short note right in front of the quarter note. Or it's 1 E-enda, 2 E-enda. So if I count it, it's 1 E-enda. 1 E-enda, 2 E-enda, 3 E-enda. I'm too lazy to do all that. I feel it. I could go 1 and 2, and I know the 16 notes in between. 1 and 2 and 3 and. Once you kind of got an idea of that, then you can just feel it. 1. But make sure that 16th note is a short note. Don't turn it into a triplet. That's a 1 and 2 and that's a triplet. No, it's got to be a short note. 1 and 2. It's got to be crisp. Second measure, 1 and 2. Again, 1. There's other fingerings we can use besides little finger on this. Right now, let's just do that. You need to practice anyway, so that's fine. So measure 4 is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So you got to rest on beat 3 and beat 4. Going on, measure 6 there at the end of the line is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Now watch out. Now the thumb's coming under. Right there. 1 here. You got to be able to do that. Just relax and let the thumb just it's fine. You don't have to do any fancy stuff. Just relax and the thumb you can poke it under there. Going back down too. So the last 2 measures, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Left hand, same rhythm, different notes at the beginning. 4th finger, we're in this position, kind of in a, it's, well the D chord is here, we're just not using the bottom note. And 2 and 3 and 1 and 2, and then cross over, 3rd finger. Measure 4, same rhythm as the right hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. So 4th, the end of the line then. Now it's 4th finger. Here, you just come down 1. 1 and 2. I don't care for that at all. See, the fingering style I use is I won't cross over the thumb if I don't have to. I mean, the fewer the better. Although you have to be able to do it. It's just here, we don't have to do that. Here. If you would start measure 6 with 5th finger, here, you could do the whole thing in this position, and then on measure 7, you're just crossing over for that note. Well, they're telling you to use 2nd finger anyway, so, and then you can use their fingering after that. Then on measure 8, you're here, 1 and 2. They want you to here, 3rd finger and then thumb. That way you're in position to go on. So I'm suggesting a slightly different fingering in the book. I mean, it's not one fingering is right and another's wrong. It's that there's multiple ways of fingering things. That's all. I'll give you options. Put the hands together. Here at the beginning, it's the same rhythm, different fingers and different notes. 1 and 2. Are on top of each other. Since the left hand's playing a black key, let it be on top, and the right hand just gets out of the way. Then thumb here. So forth, let's go on. Measure 6, you're here. I'm suggesting you stay there in the left hand. 2, 3, so forth. Your hands are close together. I hope they get along okay. Once you do that, we can add the articulation. They don't give you a lot except for the note non-legato at the beginning. Non-legato, see, you have two flavors here. You have legato and non-legato. Non-legato is also known as staccato. There are different kinds of staccatos. Short staccatos and long staccatos and whatever. So non-legato is technically staccato, but it's a long staccato here. We're just going to separate the notes. So just separate the notes all the way through. You can experiment it. Maybe occasionally you might slur a few notes together, but at first go ahead and separate them. And you can adjust it later on once you get to know the piece and you're comfortable with it. Then dynamics, where you're starting out loud. It's kind of both hands, although it's mostly the right hand. That's the melody. Because this is harmony. 3, 4, and this is, it's very soft. And now you're loud on the next measure 6. And then at the end it's very soft. It's like an echo almost, huh? Speed-wise, it's in the middle somewhere. Whatever you feel it is, it has to be accurate. So don't play it so fast you can't play it accurately, but it's not fast or slow, it's just whatever you feel in the middle is. Okay. And then you have the repeat signs, so make sure you repeat each of these. They're separate sections, believe it or not, and make sure you repeat them. Repeat. Repeat that. I like to play this with you very slowly to double check the rhythms and all the notes and all that. I'm not going to do any dynamics. There's not too much dynamics going on anyway. And I will do the repeats. So I'm going to give us 4 counts, 4 quarter note counts, and let's play it together slowly. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 2. 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and repeat and 2 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and repeat and 2 and 2 and 3 and 2 and rest and done.